Hi guys, welcome to my channel. First off, we're going to start with moisturizing our face. I'm using the Devon by Demi 3-in-1 moisturizing primer. Next, I'm going to prime my eyelids using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, and I'm going to buff that out with a Sephora Multitasker Complexion Brush in number 45. And now we're going to get started on our eyes first, and I'm going to take the Morphe 35P palette, and I'm going to take that really light shade and I'm going to set my entire lid with it. And now I'm going to take that slightly darker shade and start defining my crease. And here you can see that my scar on my eye is the bane of my blending existence. And now I'm going to take an even darker shade and start defining that crease even more. And now I'm going to take that brown and blend it with black, and I'm going to start slightly darkening the outer corners and kind of sweeping it towards the center of the eye as well, just to get more definition. And as far as brushes go, for the entire crease look, I'm using the Morphe M330 and the Morphe M139, back and forth, back and forth. And now I'm going to open up the 35W palette from Morphe, and I'm going to take that beautiful orange color and just kind of use it to diffuse the crease a little bit. Now I pick up the dark brown again and go back in and sort of sharpen up the really lower end of that crease just to make it a little bit crisper. Now I take this purple from the 35P palette and I put it all over my lid. And then in order to darken up the outer corners, I take the brown and the black again, and I just sort of press it into the outer corners and kind of try to blend it up towards the crease. And in order to blend that in just a little bit more seamlessly, I used the Morphe M330 that I used previously to blend those two shades together. And now I'm going to tightline with my favorite black eyeliner, which is from Italia Deluxe Ultra Fine Eyeliner in black. I have no idea what brand this is, but this thing could survive a hurricane. It will not go anywhere. And I also add it to the top lid, and I buff it out using a pencil brush. This one is the Morphe 138. And now I blend that in using another shader brush. And now for the face, I use the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, which is one of my favorites for really, really glowy, luminous, delicious looking skin. And now for foundation, I mix in the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation with Cover FX drops in the shade Moonlight. I do about 1 drop of each and blend it in using a beauty blender. Now I grab my Double Wear Concealer again, and I use it to sort of highlight my face while also concealing my atrocious under eye circles, which you will be having nightmares about. I highlight my chin, the bridge of my nose, and my forehead. And then you blend. And one of my favorite tricks for that ultra extreme shine is to apply a liquid highlighter before I do the powder highlighters, and this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Champagne Pop. Now I'm going to set my under eyes with the Makeup Forever HD powder in translucent, and I'm just going to do that with a dry beauty blender. Then I'm going to take a kabuki brush and apply just a small amount of the light dusting all over the face. And then I'm going to take Anastasia banana powder, and I'm just going to use that to sweep the translucent powder from under my eyes. I'm just going to take my black eyeliner and line my waterline. And in order to diffuse that line, I'm going to take any black eyeshadow. This one happens to be from MAC, but you can use any. And I'm just going to use a definer brush. This one's the Morphe 432. And then I'm going to take a lighter color, and I'm going to use that with a pencil brush to diffuse that line even further. Then I'm going to switch back to the Morphe M330 to blend that lower lash line out even further and to kind of connect it softly with the top. And now to contour, I'm using the darkest shade in the Anastasia contour kit with the brush M458 from Morphe. I'm just using that for extreme carving out of the tops of my cheekbones, because I'm going to blend that out afterwards with the blush brush number 50 from Sephora, just to make that obviously look a lot more natural. And now for bronzer, I'm going to take the Sephora Baked Bronzer Duo in Spicy Heat and use that to bronze up my face a teensy-weensy amount, because I am not a fan of bronzer or contour for that matter. I don't like how it looks on my skin. I will have an eyebrow tutorial up at some point, but here I just skipped it. Now I'm going to take the Becca Jaclyn Hill Face Palette and use blush shade Amaretto, because it's such a beautiful neutral shade, which just so happens to look great with this very dark look. And now I take my kabuki brush again, and I use that kind of to blend the blush and the bronzer a little bit better. Now I take Prosecco Pop and I commence bathing myself in it. Now I use Whirl Lip Liner from MAC to sort of just define the tops and the bottom of my lip. And then I take Liquid Suede from NYX. I don't remember the shade, but there's no point because I change it in 3, 2, 1. This is Antique Velvet from MAC, and I just figured it looked a lot better with the whole 90s grunge look I was looking for. And here I am looking for my mascara, which I forgot to put. This is Voluminous Lash from L'Oreal, and I just do 2 coats of that, top and bottom lashes. Take Fix Plus and bathe thyself. And I set my face with L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray, and we're done.